Ever pondered about the real ingredients of your morning cereal? The frosted flakes, the puffed rice, the nutty granola that you munch on as the sun rises? It's a multi-billion-dollar industry that feeds millions of people around the globe every single day. But what if I told you that there's more to that crunchy bowl of goodness than meets the eye? The cereal industry, it's a titan, a behemoth that has been around since the late 19th century. From Kellogg's to General Mills, these household names have been feeding us breakfast for decades. And with time, they've developed an image of trust, an image of nourishment. But what if there's a hidden layer, a secret ingredient that's been eluding us all along? Consider this for a moment. In recent years, the global cereal market has grown exponentially, predicted to reach a staggering $110 billion by the year 2030. That's a lot of cereal boxes, a lot of breakfast bowls, and a lot of unknowing consumers. But why? Are we just more hungry, or is there something else at play? Now, I'm not saying that your favorite Fruity Loops are a ticking time bomb. No, it's not about creating panic, it's about opening our eyes to the possibilities, to the what-ifs. It's about questioning the status quo, about peeling back the layers to see what lies beneath. The cereal industry is not just about cornflakes and milk, it's a complex web, intertwined with various other industries. It's a part of our daily routine, our culture, our lives. But could there be more to it? Could your morning bowl of cereal be a part of something much larger, something much more sinister? Let's delve into the unseen world of your breakfast bowl. Let's scratch beneath the surface, uncover the secrets, and reveal the truth. Are you ready? It's time to question everything you thought you knew about your morning cereal. Let's peel back the layers of your breakfast routine and see what we find. Let's delve into the unseen world of your breakfast bowl. What if I told you Big Pharma is closely linked to your cereal? Yes, you heard it right. The same industry that promises to heal us may be serving us more than just medicine. Let's uncover this peculiar connection. You see, it's all about the money trail. The cereal industry is a multi-billion-dollar business. On the other side, Big Pharma is a trillion-dollar industry. The connection? They both share investors and board members, forming an intricate web of shared interests. Consider this, many of the companies that produce your favorite cereals are also heavily invested in pharmaceuticals. The same hands that shape your breakfast also hold stakes in the drug industry. An alarming thought, isn't it? And here comes the twist. Reports suggest that these cereals could be laced with brainwashing robot chips. Sounds like a science fiction plot, right? But this isn't a Hollywood script. These chips are microscopic, designed to manipulate our thoughts and behaviors. The purpose? To make us more reliant on pharmaceutical products. A sinister plan indeed. Now you might be thinking, how is it even possible to put robot chips in cereal? Well, we are living in an era of nanotechnology where tiny robots can be created to perform specific tasks. And these tasks may include altering our brain chemistry, making us more susceptible to certain influences. This theory may seem far-fetched, but remember, we are in an age where technology and pharmaceuticals have intertwined in ways we never thought possible. An era where the unimaginable becomes reality. But why would Big Pharma want to invade your breakfast? What could possibly be the motive behind such a complex scheme? The answer is simple: control. By controlling our thoughts, they can control our actions. And by controlling our actions, they can control our wallets. So, the next time you pour yourself a bowl of cereal, remember you might be serving up more than just breakfast. You could be serving up a dose of manipulation courtesy of Big Pharma. But why would Big Pharma want to invade your breakfast? Let's investigate. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, or so they say. But what if that sugar came with a side of manipulation? Let's delve into the hidden agenda of Big Pharma. Why would they want to influence our breakfast, you ask? The answer lies in the potential for increased drug sales and control. Imagine the scenario. You start your day with a bowl of your favorite cereal. Unbeknownst to you, hidden within those crunchy flakes or puffed grains are nanotechnology chips. These chips, once ingested, could theoretically affect your brain's functioning, making you more susceptible to certain messages or suggestions. Now consider this. The pharmaceutical industry is a multi-billion-dollar operation. They have a vested interest in ensuring we consume their products, whether we need them or not. What better way to do this than to influence our decisions from the inside out? By manipulating our breakfast, Big Pharma could potentially influence our thoughts and behaviors. They could make us believe we need their drugs even when we don't. They could make us buy more of their products, even when we can't afford them. This isn't just about making money, though. This is about control. But let's not just speculate. There's evidence to suggest these brainwashing techniques are more than just science fiction. Researchers have discovered traces of unknown substances in certain cereals, substances that are eerily similar to the materials used in nanotechnology. Coincidence, or a carefully concealed plan? Further, studies have shown that certain frequencies can alter brain function. These nanobots, if they exist, could potentially emit these frequencies. The result? A population more susceptible to suggestion, more easily controlled. So, what's the takeaway here? We need to question what we're being fed, both literally and figuratively. We need to stay vigilant, and we need to demand transparency. It's time to dig deeper into these robot chips. Imagine a world where your breakfast manipulates your thoughts. Sounds like a scene straight out of a dystopian novel, doesn't it? But could this be our reality? Let's delve deep into the technology behind these so-called robot chips. First, let's try to understand what these chips could potentially look like. Picture this: a tiny, almost microscopic piece of technology, no larger than a speck of dust, maybe even smaller. It's designed to be undetectable to the naked eye, easily mixed in with your morning bowl of cereal. Now, let's talk about how these chips might work. Theoretically, they could be designed to withstand our body's internal environment, make their way into our bloodstream, and eventually, to our brains. Once there, these robot chips could potentially interact with our neural pathways, influencing our thoughts, our feelings, maybe even our actions. Sounds far-fetched? Perhaps. But remember, this is a world where technology is advancing at a breakneck pace. So, what's the evidence? Well, there's no concrete proof yet. However, there are whispers in the scientific community about nanotechnology potentially being used in such a way. Some experts argue that such a feat is theoretically possible, given the rapid advancements in the field of nanotechnology. Others, however, remain skeptical, arguing that such a level of control over a human brain is currently beyond our reach. But let's not forget, the absence of evidence is not necessarily evidence of absence. Could Big Pharma have already achieved this technological marvel, keeping it under wraps for their nefarious purposes? After all, it wouldn't be the first time powerful corporations have been accused of hiding the truth from the public. So the question remains: are we all victims of breakfast brainwashing? Are our thoughts, our choices, even our very identities, being subtly manipulated by a bowl of cereal? Or is this all just a wild theory, a product of overactive imaginations? Let's summarize our findings and try to separate fact from fiction in the next scene. Stay with us as we continue to unravel this intriguing conspiracy. Our journey through the cereal bowl has taken some unexpected turns. We've dipped our spoons into the murky waters of mystery, navigated the sugary labyrinth of Big Pharma's connections, and braved the uncharted realms of hidden agendas. We've even delved into the startling reality of robot chips, the supposed tools of brainwashing coursing through your morning meal. Let's take a moment to recap the main points of our journey. We've learned that major pharmaceutical companies have allegedly been investing in the cereal industry. We've uncovered the possibility of these companies using our beloved breakfast bowls as a vessel for their clandestine operations. The hidden agenda? To manipulate the masses through the most unsuspected means, our daily sustenance. Now we've also unearthed the existence of miniature robot chips. These aren't your run-of-the-mill tech gadgets. No, these are potentially mind-altering devices, served with a side of milk and a sprinkle of sugar. If the allegations are true, it's an unsettling thought that your favorite Fruity Loops could be looping you into a cycle of mental manipulation. The implications of this potential cereal conspiracy are far-reaching. It's not just about the right to enjoy a bowl of cereal without fear of brainwashing. It's about our freedom to choose, our right to know what we're consuming, and the power to make informed decisions. It's about holding those accountable who might use our trust and our breakfast habits against us. But let's not jump to conclusions. While the evidence we've gathered raises some alarming questions, it's important to approach this information with a critical eye. We encourage you to think, to question, to dig deeper. Don't just swallow what you're spoon-fed, seek out the truth, even if it means overturning your cereal bowl. Remember, the truth is often stranger than fiction, especially when it comes to your cereal bowl. So the next time you pour yourself a bowl of cereal, remember, it's not just about breakfast, it's about the pursuit of truth.